Can you read the first sentence that we have written here and the on the screen? Hello, Pachu, are you there now? No. Today we are cursed. Pachu, are you there?
You said can't hear me?
Oh no, is that now you, Pachu? Talk again,
No,
Pachu. Oh, that's Alex.
that's Alex.
No, Alex is still. I can't hear you.
Okay, okay. One final. One final.
Pachu, are you there? Oh no. Hello, Pachu.
Hello.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Pachu. Can you read the sentence that we have written up on the screen?
Oh, sir, I cannot see the sentence, sir.
You don't see it?
Can you? Yes.
Yes, I've made it bigger now. You should be able to see it. Okay, I'll copy and well, I don't know what's happening, but I'll just copy and paste it and put it in Discord for you to read, okay?
Yes, because I think I don't know why it is just revolving in my screen. Yeah,
Revolve.
it is not. Yes, means the connection is just revolving.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see what you're saying. So maybe there's some kind of weird YouTube connection problem at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So I see. Yes. Sentence. Yeah.
But you can see it in Discord, right? Can you read it?
Yes. Okay, so the teacher pointed out the most prominent features of the painting.
Okay. The teacher pointed out the most prominent features of the painting. What does that mean to you? How do you interpret that sentence?
So the teacher pointed out that the most mm, major feature of the painting.
Okay, like the most noticeable things, the things easy.
Yeah, notice.
And
Yes.
what does that phrasal verb point out mean? Since we have a phrasal verb here.
Yeah, point out means uh, take notice, like, yeah,
Okay, like to show, maybe to
yeah, to show,
or to highlight or to focus on something
yes,
like that.
highlight.
Okay.
Yes.
It, can you read the first four words, Pachu, of that phrase?
Okay, sir. So the teacher pointed out.
Okay. Now, if you were to highlight, if you were to point out, if you were to highlight one word in that phrase as most important, which word do you think you would focus on?
As a point, point out,
Oh, yeah,
point,
I think it should be pointed. That's two
yeah,
syllables.
pointed.
Pointed. Which syllable is strong in that word? Pointed.
Is a point, ain't,
Oh, point, point, or maybe we can say point. Pointed,
yeah,
pointed.
pointed, is pointed,
So
pointed,
if that's your big word in the phrase, the teacher pointed out, then how do the other
yeah.
words sound? How will you make the other words sound?
Uh, Other sound less,
Mhm.
yeah,
So
the low.
okay, so say the four words together.
The teacher pointed out.
The teacher pointed out. The teacher pointed out.
Okay, the teacher pointed out.
Hmm.
The teacher pointed out.
So the teacher, that's small. The teacher pointed out.
The teacher pointed out.
The teacher pointed out. And then if we look at the next three words, the most prominent, can you uh,
Yeah,
can you say that phrase?
the most, the most prominent.
What do you think would be the most the biggest sound in that phrase?
The prominent.
Well, is there a difference between saying the prominent and the most prominent?
Yes,
What's
difference.
what's the difference between saying prominent and most prominent?
This means that there may be other type of prominent features, but there is a few features that is the most prominent feature.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a
So is that word most, is that an important word, do you think?
yes, yes, it is important.
Is it more important than the word prominent, do you think?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
So actually it's the word most that we have to focus on, right?
yes, yes.
The teacher pointed out the most prominent.
The teacher pointed the teacher pointed out the most prominent.
Can you say pointed out the uh like one word? Pointed out the.
Pointed out
The teacher pointed out the most prominent.
the teacher pointed out the most prominent.
Okay. And what are the final three? What are the final four words?
The features of the painting.
Okay. What do you think are the big words in that phrase? Features of the painting.
The features.
Okay. And how about the word painting? Should we also make that big?
Yes,
Which
yes.
which sound in features should we make big?
Feature,
Okay.
yeah, fee.
Features. And which sound
Mm,
of painting should we make big?
it's a painting. Pen,
Pain. Okay. So this sounds like features of the painting.
the fee, features of the painting.
The teacher pointed out the most prominent features of the painting.
The teacher pointed out the most prominent features of the painting.
Okay. All right. Alex, I saw that you left and came in. Can you try to talk?
I don't know. Check with you.
Oh no, it's still not working. It's really hard. I can just barely hear you. I think there might be something wrong with your microphone
Okay, just leave it to me. I'll work it out.
or the way that you're connected, but it's not working. Okay, Pachu, how many phrases do you think we could divide this sentence into?
So the teacher pointed out,
Okay.
yeah, the teacher pointed out,
Mm-hmm. What else?
and the most prominent features,
Okay, like that.
yeah, the most prominent features, and last is of the painting.
Okay, but now, Pachu, can you see the video screen now? Is everything okay on there? Is that working out okay now, or is it still the circle?
Yeah, it's this circle.
Oh, no,
I
really?
don't know why.
Can you maybe if you well
Yeah,
now I want to check mine to see if maybe nobody can see what we're.
no, yeah, my screen is freezing. No, it doesn't moving.
Okay,
It
okay,
is not moving.
okay. Let me see if
Your picture is your picture is just there. It doesn't showing any sign of movement.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, but I have some other people watching. Can you say in the comments if you if you can actually see and hear what we're doing? Okay. Well, so let's keep going. This is you're going to have to do this in your head now. Okay. So let's see.
Okay.
So when we say the teacher pointed out. That's our first phrase. How do you want this to
Yeah.
sound? Do you want this to sound serious or happy and friendly?
Yeah. It's serious.
Serious. Okay.
Yes.
So, how will you say the two words pointed out if it sounds kind of serious and it's the end of a phrase? How should it sound?
So is high.
Was serious is high?
No, sir. It is uh, falling tone means low, and then
Okay, so So we'll say how will you say teacher in a highway because that's the beginning of your phrase. The
Yes,
teacher,
yes.
the teacher, the teacher.
The teacher
Okay,
pointed.
okay. Now what pointed or well, how did you say you want to make it sound serious?
So pointed,
Point,
pointed,
not pointed, pointed, pointed. No, it doesn't go up; it goes down. Pointed.
pointed, pointed.
The teacher pointed. The teacher pointed.
The teacher pointed.
The teacher pointed out.
The teacher pointed out.
Okay. Now, in our next phrase, what is the most important word, do you think?
Okay, so the must,
Okay.
must.
Mo. Now, there are two words. I'm going to put the two words in Discord for you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Here's one, and here's two. Do you see the two words that I put in Discord?
Yes,
Okay. What is number one?
is a must.
Okay.
Yeah,
If I say if I say number one very slowly, how many sounds do you hear in the middle? How many vowel sounds? Most. Most. How many sounds?
two.
Two. Okay.
Oh, most.
Okay. Most. Can you say oost? Oost.
Most, most,
Most.
most.
And how about now if I say number two, must, how many sounds do you hear?
One, must.
That's that's a vowel sound that you eat, that you push down your throat. Must.
Must,
Hmm.
must.
So number one is most, and number two is must.
Most,
Uh huh.
must, most, most,
Well, which one are you saying? Are you saying number one or number two?
most. First, most.
Okay, that has two sounds. That let's do the final sound first. Oost, oost,
Ust,
oost.
ust, ust.
Most,
Most,
most, oost,
most, most,
most. That's number one.
most
Most. And number two,
is a must,
must.
must.
Say number one.
Most,
Mo.
most,
Say number two.
must,
Must.
must.
Okay. All right. So I agree with you. I think that maybe the word most, which is at the beginning of the phrase, could be the most important word in the phrase. And how do you want to sound? Do you want to sound friendly or serious?
Is serious.
Serious? Okay.
Yes.
Well, so then uh we have a little bit of a problem because we want to start our phrase because most phrases will start with a high tone. We want to start our phrase with a high tone, but we want to also sound serious, so we have to use a low tone. So we'll divide this word into two and we'll say most, most,
Okay. Most, most.
mo. Say mo high, and then
Most.
say oost low.
Okay. So most,
Most,
mo, most,
most prominent features.
most prominent feature.
The teacher pointed out the most prominent features.
The teacher pointed out the most prominent features.
Okay. And in the final phrase of the painting, what is the most important word?
Is a is a painting.
Painting. So that's two sounds. A,
yeah,
a. Those are your two favorite sounds. Great.
yeah,
Paint. Say that.
a
Painting.
painting,
Okay.
painting
All right. And how do you want this phrase to sound? Do you want it to sound friendly and nice or serious?
is serious.
Serious again? Okay. So we'll make this blue that will represent a low tone, but we have to
Yeah,
start the beginning of the phrase kind of high because that's normally how you start a phrase.
yes.
Of of the painting, of the painting.
Of the painting, of the painting,
Of
painting.
painting. You have to if you say panting, that's a different word. So you have to say
Okay,
painting. You have to say that E.
pa- painting,
Painting.
paint,
Painting.
painting,
That's right. Okay,
paint,
go ahead.
painting, painting.
Of of the painting.
Of the painting,
Paint
painting.
painting. Sorry, we're doing serious. Painting.
The painting, painting.
But we're being serious, so not painting, but painting. Low.
Okay, so the painting,
Painting. Painting. Hmm. Of the paint.
yeah.
Of the painting.
Of the painting.
The teacher pointed out the most prominent features of the painting.
The teacher pointed out the most prominent features of the painting.
Okay. Can you make a what teacher point out question?
So, what what did the teacher point out?
Okay. Now, what is the most important word, do you think, in that question?
Is a, what is a what?
All right. So if it's an important word, how should it sound?
So, is a what?
Mm-hmm.
What?
What did the what did the
What? What did the?
Now our next important word is teacher. What did the teacher? What did the teacher?
What did the teacher?
Okay. What did the teacher point out?
What did the teacher point out? Is a point out.
Mm-hmm. And the answer is the teacher pointed out the most prominent features of the painting.
The teacher, the teacher pointed out the most prominent features of the painting.
I'm sorry. I'll